one of the things in my mind has to be, well, we've had this great year. How can I keep it going? How can I keep that going? How can when you're going to have staff turnover of whatever sort it might be, how can you maintain that culture change and or enhance it even? And that's going to be challenging.
You know, if we have new members of staff, we need to do things like buddy them up with somebody who's been trained. So that's part of their induction, which we could do for nothing. It doesn't have to be, oh, when are we going to put on the next course on autism or whatever. But it needs to be in the systems.
What I was a little disappointed in was that the access panel hadn't identified problems within the museum with the labels being too small or difficult to read. The labels aren't up to museum standards. So I was quite disappointed that I wasn't able to change all the labels in the museums under the project. But then the work that's been achieved both here and at Abbeydale has really helped visitors get around the sites, feel involved, feel encouraged to actually talk to staff, and staff have been enabled to actually help such a wide range of visitors that I think there has been many positive outcomes of the project.
We've got funding for automatic doors. They're very expensive. What's the lifespan? In 5 years' time, are we going to have to be having these serviced at more and more regular intervals? What are the cost implications? And I asked all those questions, didn't get all the answers, and we've got automatic doors now, so it's a case of suck it and see where that leads us. But you know, all the other things that we've done, I'm all in favour of that. Changing lighting, if that pleases everybody, that's can only be a good thing.
I was able to go to one of the Access Forum meetings because I'm really keen that once the project is finished and there isn't money, that's something that we can keep going, because it doesn't cost very much to sort of get together and listen to each other. And unless we do that, once the project's finished, we may just not keep things going.
It's very easy for colleagues and management and board to say, well, that was nice when it lasted, but you know, we've got to be careful now with money, and it's just a luxury we can't afford. And we don't want that to happen. So we've got to put things in place to make sure it doesn't.